Are the Sixers making the playoffs this year? Is this the year?
I think so. That's our goal. That's been our goal coming into the season. We have a really young team, but we're getting better every game and every day at practice. So it's exciting, and can't wait to finish the break and actually get back on the court.
What do you think? Like, what's the how? How are you guys going to get this done?
Just staying together. I think staying composed and trusting in what coach wants us to do. Sets, whatever it is, and sticking to the game plan.
All right. Well, we're going to ask you about Joel Embiid because he's a little crazy and fun.
You can't say that, Rachel. You can't say a little crazy.
In the best way.
Okay.
He's not afraid of anything.
Right.
He will do anything, right? He will trash talk anyone.
Right.
You guys are playing in the Rising Stars Challenge together, but you know him better than anyone else. What has been sort of the time with you where you have opened, oh man, your eyes have gotten open?
I think it's just being around him all the time. It's always something new, whether it's like in the game, if he's trash talking somebody or, drawing fouls every, minute or so on somebody and then fouled out. But I think he's just a fun player to play with and be around as a person.
How much of it is just, he does have so much fun with so many guys, and you see them having fun back. Then you see him going at it with Russ. That does not seem, that
there's two
real.
sides to him. There's the, fun and joyful Joel, and then there's the competitive side. And every time we hit the floor together, that's the side that comes out. Unless we're up by 20, then it's a little bit different.
Well, I'm excited to be sitting here with you, man.
Oh, man.
I think that you're definitely one of the future players in our league, and just wanted to ask you about the playoff. How do you see your team going into the playoff, and do you think y'all going to ease into the playoff, or do you think y'all going to make some major moves come the second half?
I think it's going to be tough, just because everybody's trying to make that push, and it's so tight in the East. But we have the team to do it. I think everybody really knows their role on the team, and I think that's how we're getting better. Everybody's trying to figure out where they need to be and what they're doing on the floor. But I think we're getting there.
My one question to you is, who is the leader of you guys' team? Like, I see you at the point, I see Joel Embiid, the impact that he's been able to make, but I just don't know who is the leader. And I know you guys are waiting on Fultz to come back, so who is the true leader of you guys' ball?
I think we're all sharing that responsibility. Through me, Joel, JJ, even Amir Johnson, guys like that, vets who have been in the league. I think we're all taking our turn and talking to each other. And I think that's the easiest way for us to get better, if we all communicate and learn from each other.
Well, I'm going to let Amin ask you the next question. But I will say that, you guys have been one of the most exciting teams in our league this year, and it's been a pleasure to watch you guys grow.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
So you missed your entire rookie year, and I would say that one of the hardest things for rookies beyond playing with NBA players is the lifestyle, getting accustomed to travel and moving from hotel to hotel and all that. So how do you think that's helped you in this, now your first time playing?
It helped a little bit, but at the same time, you got to experience it for yourself. You can say, you got to do this and be ready, and you know what's going to happen. But when you have a back-to-back, you go in Milwaukee, Chicago, whatever it is, or flying somewhere far, LA, West Coast times, it kind of messes you up.
Right.
But that's the joy of it. I love doing what I do every day. I think it's the best job in the world.
Are you the Rookie of the Year?
We'll soon find out.
Look, there's been such a surge.
Go ahead and tell him yes.
I was going to say, there's been such a surge for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
I know you have a phone. You see the clips.
Right.
All right, so what has that been like for you as you saw for a month or two? People were like, oh, just put his name on the trophy now. Ben Simmons, put his name on the trophy. And then you see this rumbling. You've got other players, Damian Lillard. You've got other players in the league saying, oh, I think it's Donovan Mitchell. What has that been like for you?
Right, well, he's a great young player. He's doing really well, leading his team. Two different players. He's a scorer. I'm a, scorer, rebound, pass guy. So I think overall, I'm just trying to do what I can to help my team win and get to the playoffs and then make that push.
Has that lit a competitive fire under you, though? Because you had like 6 or 8 weeks of people saying, oh, it's Ben, and then now you're hearing.
The thing for me is, I want to be at the top, where the top guys are with Steph and LeBron and guys like that. So I try not to, look at the guys that are, rookies that come into the league just because I want to be at the top.
How does he have half a dunk? 1.5 dunk? They didn't mean to touch rim? What happened there?
The averages. Here you go. I want to talk about another one of your teammates, Markelle Fultz.
Yep.
We were talking during the break. Scotty said on a show earlier this week that if the guys in the locker room, the teammates are repping for him, Scotty said, that's all I need to know about Markelle Fultz. And that has certainly been true to a man. I want to read this quote from Joel Embiid, what he said earlier this week. He said, I don't exactly know what the origin of the problems are. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I don't feel like a lot of people around him have had his back, especially he's only 19 years old. That can be hard. The people around you that are supposed to support you that aren't supporting you, it is hard. So Joel, very empathetic and supportive of Markelle. We have all seen the videos of him, and the shot just doesn't look like the shot that he had in college.
In summer.
Or even during summer league.
Right.
What has it been like for you guys, and what do you think?
Yeah, I'm the same with Joe. I don't know exactly what it is, but no, I believe in him. Of course, you know, playing against him in practice, I hate guarding him just because he's a downhill guard and he can get to the rim. But I think he's going to be fine. I think, you know, once he gets back on the floor, it's just going to come back naturally to him.
I mean, do you feel like he is close? They kind of keep moving the rehab schedule.
I have no idea, honestly. But, you know, he's working hard every day in the gym, you know, doing what he needs to do to get back out there.
Did you guys give him any advice as far as, because obviously you had your injury issues, Joel had his injury issues. Did you guys give him
Just gotta
advice?
stay with it.
Yeah.
Make sure he's staying on top of it. I mean, that's all you can really do.
I mean, you guys have seen him shoot. Do you believe that he will get back to the point where he was as a shooter?
I think so, yeah.
So you have no doubt.
I believe he can do it.
I like it.
I think he'll be fine.
That is teammate love. That's right.